Hi everyone, welcome to CS 161A. This is the first time we are doing this class 161A. We had 161 before and we have split the contents into two terms so you can learn the material better and succeed in computer science in future courses. So CS 161A, if you look at the course shell, I'm just going to walk you through the course shell so you will get an idea of where things are. It essentially is all about programming and problem solving. So you can read a little bit about the course content. We'll see more about outcomes and things like that. It's a fully online course. I do have a few Zoom sessions and things that we will talk about. If you look at in the home page at the bottom, you have information on upcoming events that you can click on the arrow and you can either expand it or not. You also have course lobby on the right hand side here where you can post, ask questions and post for your peers or for me to look at. So you can, if you have any questions, please go in here and you can post anonymously if you want to. But by posting here, you can essentially build a community and you make sure that everybody gets answers to your questions. On the top, if you look here, we have this navigation bar, which is called the nav bar. And we are going to go to content, which is where all of the information is. And if you go to overview, or if it doesn't come up here, it should come up with overview that talks about what the course is and how you can navigate the course. For example, it says weekly topic modules will appear in the table of contents at the left once you have completed the course information quiz. Now, in my case, it shows up, but in your case, you won't see any of the contents here other than course information until you complete the course information quiz. You have bookmarks on the left-hand side. I don't have any bookmarks, but you can add bookmarks. We have the course schedule, which gives you the schedule for today, tomorrow. Right now, we have nothing scheduled, but if you look at the full schedule, it talks about all your things that are due starting from October 3rd. So you can go through the full list. And we have under content course information. So let's go through the course information real quick. That talks about course information introduction. Here is where you will find information about the course, the learning objectives for this particular module, the activities that we need to do. For example, read the introduction from your instructor, go through the course syllabus and all of the things in this module. Install the IDE. Again, this is if you can do it, but you would want to create a Replit account, more importantly. Introduce yourself to the class, find a study group, and complete the course information quiz. If you have any questions about any of these, please post them in the lobby or you can always email me. So then we move on to the next section where there's a little bit of bio about me and how to contact me, and most important here, office hours. You can use this Google Sheet to schedule appointments with me. So the Google Sheet looks like this, and notice at the bottom we have weekly tabs, week 1 through week 11, which is how many weeks we have for this term. So make sure you click on the right week and then put your name in here. This spreadsheet is editable. Everybody can edit it. So put your name down. For the first week, there's a mandatory one-on-one meeting with me that I would like to meet with all of you if you have seen my email. And for future office hours, anytime you want to meet with me, you would want to go and schedule, you put your name in one of the slots. Okay, so then we move on to, we were in the shell. So let's go to the next one, which is course syllabus. So this is something that I emailed you. It is the same thing. And if you look here, there's office hours, it's the same Google Sheet. What I want you to focus on, I'm sure these are things that you can go through. Software, don't need to worry about installing the IDE. I first want you to be able to create an account in Replit and start using that. Once you're comfortable with that, then you can go through and download and use the other IDEs. Okay, so if you're not comfortable downloading and installing any of these, start with Replit, which is an online browser. That's where we'll start. The other thing I want you to take a look at is the instructional approach. We do use a lot of collaboration. It would be great. It is not mandatory, but it is great to find a study group. Studying with peers always helps students. You must meet with me every week, especially the first week. I would like you to meet with me. We have Zoom sessions on Wednesdays and Saturdays. So if you can't meet with me every week, then attending these Zoom sessions will help. In other words, if you attend these Zoom sessions and if you're keeping up with the class, then you don't have to meet with me one-on-one. But the first week, I would like to meet with all of you to get to know each other. And this will help us, get familiar with each other. So let's look at the weekly structure, just go through the things in the weekly module. We'll take a look at that in the contents. There are different activities that you will be doing. The optional Zoom meets where I do some lecture and lab, and you can work on different things in pairs. I will be there to help you with your assignments and the Zybook activities. You are expected to work with a partner to post a solution for your discussion topic. Now, if you absolutely cannot work with a partner, then please email me, as some of you have. Video notes. Every time you watch a video, I have some assigned videos on which you take notes. So it would be great. That way you can go back and refer to those notes as well when you do your assignments. Okay. Participation, the first week participation. Again, I want to point out this to you. Please read through this. Post on introduce yourself discussion, post on the study group discussion, and make sure you meet with me, or at least set up a time to meet with me, and complete the course information quiz. Post on discussion 1. So it seems like there are a lot of things to do. I would try and go through it as best as you can. If you get to a point where you're not able to do these 3 activities, then you should really email me and we can figure things out. Okay, so don't stress out if you're not able to go through this. I want you to definitely do some of these introductory things which will help you going with the class, and depending on where you are with the first chapter, please email me. The rest of it is all standard. I would like you to go through it. It talks about grading, what is formative, meaning what is not graded, what is summative, meaning what is graded, and all of those things. So go through the syllabus. And once you're done going through the syllabus, you're ready to go do the course information quiz. So if you go through, go through the schedule as well. Here's the course schedule that talks about what is covered each week from Zybooks, the topics that are covered. Let's go back to content here. And under course information, you have a lot of policies that you can look through. The style guide is an important thing that you should look at as you write programs. This is work in progress. So every time you write a program, you're going to look at the style guide. And once you've done that for a couple of programs, 2 or 3 programs, then you get familiar with it. There's a grading rubric that you should look at before you submit assignments. And these are the discussions where you should be posting something. And there is your course information quiz. So this module has most of the things, all of the things that you need to do for the first week. Part of it is in week 1, where you'll find the rest of the stuff that you need to do, like discussion 1, assignment 1, that is due by the end of the first week. So look through it. If you have any questions, that is why we have the mandatory one-on-one during the first week, so we can go over these things. And if there is something that you feel that you're not able to finish and you need extra time, then we are going to talk about it. So that's how all the modules are laid out. Now, the weekly module, if you look at it, has an overview where we talk about what is going to be covered that week, the objectives and the activities. So that should help you keep track of the things that you need to do. And then we go through and talk about the different topics during that week. That's the discussion that you need to do. So the discussions are usually a small program or an algorithm for the first week that you need to write with your partner. And there's your assignment 1. And if you look at the summary talks about what we did, that week, and additional resources. These are really helpful for you to finish up your assignment. So I would definitely look at the additional resources under the weekly summary. So those are the things that I have in the syllabus. And as you go through the Zybooks, that is where most of the videos are. So if you look in your Zybook, each section has videos. And if you look under activities, we have your assignments in there. And if you look at your assignment instructions, for example, this all points to Google Documents. The video notes, if you look at it, will say things like how you're supposed to complete it. It says, please watch the video in Zybooks in this section and answer the questions below. And you will answer these questions in a Google Doc, and you can upload it as a Word document, PDF file, any format, and upload it to this and submit it. So those are the video notes. And the assignments have more instructions on how you need to complete all of these activities. So if you have any questions, please email me. Good luck this term, and I look forward to meeting every one of you.